You mentioned your time at the University of Kentucky. Can you take us back to that time?
It was a place that students could work and be hands-on. There was an opportunity, like I wanted to learn more about how Mr. Barber, who was a shepherd that handled his sheep, how he fitted sheep. He was one of the world's best shepherds in the country. I had the privilege of working in the barn with him for 2 years. I stayed in the barn, we slept in the barn, we worked in the barn, worked with him. You train yourself to be more receptive to what you do. It's a means to improve yourself.
Bob Hall was a first-generation student at the University of Kentucky, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in agriculture in 1953. In 1964, Bob Hall and his wife Bonnie purchased a livestock feed mill, where the family-owned brand Hallway Feeds was eventually established in 1983. Hall and his children worked together to run the daily operations, supplying thoroughbred farms across the country and beyond. His biggest achievement has been his commitment to family, which has driven him for the past 7 decades.
There's no doubt that we stand on the shoulders of Mom and Dad, and we don't stand in those treads in the dirt by ourselves. I mean, they've been plowed before us, and we continue to just walk in that.
Now, you talk about a silent guy within the community and his church and things like that, people would never know the level of contribution that he makes. They don't want him to know. But he's very, very involved in those things as well. Community, whether it be Georgetown or Lexington or his church or business or, whatever the case may be. He's somebody that's out there that most people wouldn't even have on their radar. And he's moving a lot of mountains and has for a lot of years, no doubt.
We've always offered help. And when a lot of farms, we talk to them about feed, well, we'll have to see. When they get in trouble, they come see us. It doesn't make any difference who they are, what they're doing. We'll try to get them out of trouble. Ag is the foundation for livelihood. I mean, you got to have something to eat. You got to have people to do it. You got to have animals to furnish protein. We got to have crops to furnish the carbohydrates we need. Ag is very important to the world. If you want something, you got to have a goal. You got to have challenges, and you got to have a way of making things work. And I think it's a very dull life if you aren't doing what you enjoy doing. It's far beyond where expectations were when we bought the mill.
It's small business, but yet has a fairly significant footprint within the horse industry. And the culture that we, I think, emanate as a business is one of being close to our employees, being close to our customers, being close to our vendors, creating this family atmosphere of love, I think, which is a very unique, type of environment to create for all those who you come in contact with.
I've been very lucky and appreciative of what I've been awarded, because it's not every day that happens. I mean, I've been very lucky that I could do what we've done. I always figured whatever you give out and share with people comes back tenfold.